Hello. I just wanted to pop on here and do a quick update. I've been wanting to do a video update. I actually did a really long video yesterday, probably way too long, but I kind of did a backstory on how we got to this place. But just want to give you guys an update on our Heaven in the Mountains ministry. We did move into the house on top of the mountain about a week ago. It was a week ago yesterday. And so God opened a door for us. It was a miracle um, opportunity for us to live in the house. And there are there's two Airbnbs here at the property. There could potentially be a third, but there's just two Airbnbs that are ran currently on this property. So we are managing the Airbnbs and living in the house, and it is so beautiful. At some point, I will get on top of the mountain. It's not a very long hike from the house to get to the very top and show you the 360-degree view of all the mountains, and it just reminds me of Switzerland. I've never been to Switzerland, but if I could imagine what Switzerland looked like in person, it definitely looks like that. There are mountains behind me, but the sun is coming up, and so it's really bright, so you can't see them, but you can see Pikes Peak from our dining room window, and you can see if it snowed, or you can just see a lot. You're also able to see Cripple Creek and the gold mine that they have over at Cripple Creek. And so you can see that out our dining room window as well. And just wanted to share, God's heart is definitely to have a church camp built on this property. It is so beautiful. It is meant to be shared with people. It is not something that is just for Justin and I. And in fact, Justin and I are just a vessel that God has chosen to use to work through. We went through a pretty extensive wilderness season, and even at the very end, we were moving a lot since we've been here, and we lived in a camper at the very end, and about three and a half weeks we lived in a camper at a campsite outside of Cañon City. And we honestly, the last 2 weeks, we had no hot water in the camper, and I was like, I refuse to complain. I'm not going to be like the Israelites and stay in the wilderness even longer because I'm complaining about not having hot water. We had a shower house to walk to and had nice hot water, nice showers there. So grateful to have hot water and the ability to take a shower and clean up. And I just looked at the good in it all, and tried not to focus on what was potentially bad about the situation. And so thankfully God didn't allow us to live there for too long, but he opened this door for us to move into this house, and he literally closed every other door. I'm not kidding. We had tried so many different places to live, and God kept shutting every door. He did not want us to live permanently anywhere but here. And after getting here and being on the other side of all of that, you recognize what God was trying to do and what God was trying to give to us. So grateful, honestly, completely grateful for everything that he has done for us. And we know he has asked us to ask for donations. I want you to know that is something that is very hard for Justin and I to do. We honestly are really big givers. We love to give, and to be in a position and in a season of asking and receiving, that's hard. That's really hard to do, but we're called to be obedient to God. We're to fear him, not man. And at the end of the day, we answer to him. And if he asks us to do something, we have to do it. And so that's why we're on here. I'm on here asking for you guys to sow a seed into this ministry. We are still in the process of opening that nonprofit. So right now, just donations are accepted into our Venmos. I will also have our P.O. Box. It's P.O. Box 67, Cañon City, Colorado, 81215. You can also mail a check to there if you feel more comfortable doing that. You will just have to make it out to Justin or I for right now. And then once the nonprofit is open, you can go ahead and mail donations directly to there. We want to tell everyone that has donated already, thank you so much for donating to this ministry. Know that God's heart is that a church camp is built here. He confirmed it not only to Justin and I, but there was another pastor actually that was on this property over the summer, and I think it was the summer, and I only heard about it from a gal in our small groups, but had the same, Holy Spirit spoke the same thing to him. And, just knowing that, like, Holy Spirit is just one voice, and he's going to say the same thing to all of us. And knowing that God is just requiring our obedience. And for Justin and I, that was to leave Kansas and to leave everything that we had known, and even leaving our kids and, our grandson. It was not an easy decision, but we know that God's heart is this ministry, and so we are just being obedient to the call that He has placed on us. So I will have our Venmos in the description, and the P.O. Box in the description. And if you guys have any more questions, want to know any more about this ministry, we're just really looking for investors and people that want to partner with us. We definitely need prayers, but we also need resources to move forward on what God has called us to do. So we ask that you would pray about it, and that you would give if God lays it on your heart to give. We know this video is going to hit the people that it's meant to, and we're just trusting and stepping out in faith and obedience to God. So we just ask for you guys to do the same thing. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We hope you have a great day. We'll catch you the next time.